Onto Mono Blue, we have Illusion Villain. It's just a token creature, Illusion Villain. I'm not sure who that guy is. Then we have a Chameleon Master Disguise art card. Then we have the Secret Identity art card, which looks really cool. I'm pretty sure this takes inspiration from an older card that came out. I don't know which one though. Amazing Acrobatics. It is a 3-cost instant. Choose one or both. Counter target spell. Tap one or two target creatures. And like before in the mono white video, you can find these cards here. So if there's a target card, I highly encourage you to take a look to see where you can find it. Next we have Beetle Legacy Criminal. It's a 4-cost legendary creature, human rogue villain with flying. By spending 2, exile this card from your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. It gains flying until end of turn, activate only as a sorcery. Then we have Chameleon Master Disguise, 4-cost legendary creature, human shapeshifter villain. You may have Chameleon enter as a copy of a creature you control, except his name is Chameleon Master Disguise, and they have Mayhem for 3. And Mayhem means you may cast this card from your graveyard for 3. If you discard it this turn, timing rules still apply. Then we have a Saga here, the Clone Saga. It's a 4-cost. Surveil 3. When you next cast a creature spell this turn, copy it, except the copy is legendary. Choose a card name. Whenever a creature with the chosen name deals combat damage to a player, this turn, draw a card. Then you have Doc Ock, Sinister Scientist. It's a 5-cost legendary creature, human scientist villain. As long as there are 8 or more cards in your graveyard, Doc Ock has base power and toughness 8/8. As long as you control another villain, Doc Ock has hexproof. So make sure you look out for those villain labels right there. And you can find these cards here. And of course, if you want more information about the cards or anything, just go to the site that I'm using currently. This link will be in the description below. Then you have Doc Ock's Henchman, which is a 3-cost creature, human villain. With Flash, whenever this creature attacks, it connives. Connives means draw a card, then discard a card. If you discarded a non-land card, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Then you have Flying Octobot. It's a 2-cost artifact creature robot villain with flying. Whenever another villain you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. This ability triggers only once each turn. Hide on the Ceiling. Instant exile X target artifacts and/or creatures. Return the exiled cards to the battlefield under their owner's control in the beginning of the next end step. Then you have Hydro Man. Fluid Felon. It's a 2-cost legendary creature, elemental villain. Whenever you cast a blue spell, if Hydro Man is a creature, he gets +1/+1 until end of turn. As the beginning of your end step, untap Hydro Man. Until your next turn, he becomes a land and gains add 1 blue mana. Oops, my apologies. See right there, if you actually click what you want, it'll bring you to the Amazon link. It'll probably be sold out, but if it's not, if you want to purchase it, go ahead. Then we have the meme card, Imposter Syndrome. 6-cost enchantment. Whenever a non-token creature you control deals combat damage to a player, except create a token that's a copy of it, except it isn't legendary. Then we have Lady Octopus, Inspired Inventor. It's a 1-cost legendary creature, human scientist villain. Whenever you draw your first or second card each turn, put an ingenuity counter on Lady Octopus. Then you can tap and you may cast an artifact spell from your hand with mana value less than or equal to the number of ingenuity counters on Lady Octopus without paying its mana cost, which can be really fun. That might be a very fun commander. Might have to check that out. Then you have Madam Web, Clairvoyant, 6-cost legendary creature, mutant advisor. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may cast spider spells and non-creature spells from the top of your library. Whenever you attack, you may mill a card. Then you have Mysterio, Master of Illusions, 4-cost legendary creature, human villain. When Mysterio enters, create a 3/3 blue illusion villain creature token for each non-token villain you control. Exile those tokens when Mysterio leaves the battlefield. Sorry if you can hear my son in the background. He's doing something. I'm sure my wife will tell me what it is later. Then we have Mysterio's Phantasm. It's a 2-cost creature illusion villain with a flying and vigilance. So you actually get quite a bit for just 2 costs right there. Whenever this creature attacks, mill a card. They have Norman Osborn. It's a 2-cost legendary creature, human scientist villain. Norman Osborn can't be blocked. Whenever Norman Osborn deals combat damage to a player, he connives. Then you can transform him for spending that much mana, and transform him into the Green Goblin. Flying Menace. Spells you cast from your graveyard cost 2 less to cast, and then there's Goblin Formula. Each non-land card in your graveyard has Mayhem. The Mayhem cost is equal to its mana cost. Then you have Oscorp Research Team, 4 cost creature human scientist. Draw 2 cards. So then you have Robotics Mastery. It's a 5 cost enchantment aura with flash, enchant creature. When this aura enters, create 2 1/1 colorless robot artifact creature tokens with a flying. Enchanted creatures get +2/+2. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this set. Curious to know what you guys are saying. And while you're at it, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe too. I always appreciate the feedback. Then we have a Clone Saga art card, and we have School Days right here. It's a 5 cost instant, choose one, do homework, draw 3 cards. Then you have Fight Crime, counter target spell, and draw a card. We have Normal Osborne art card, and of course you have like the Green Goblin kind of stuff going on. Secret Identity. We took a look at the art card before, but the effect is it's an instant, choose one, conceal, until end of turn, target creature you control becomes a citizen with base power and toughness 1/1 and gains hexproof. Then you have reveal, until end of turn, target creature you control becomes a hero with base power and toughness 3/4 and gains flying and vigilance. Then we have Spider Bite, Web Warden, 3 cost legendary creature, Spider Avatar Hero. When Spider Bite enters, return up to 1 target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Then you have Spider-Man No More, 2 costs, enchantment aura, enchant creature. Enchanted creature is a citizen with its base power and toughness 1/1. It has defender and loses all other abilities. Then you have Spidey Sense right here, or Spider Sense. It's 2 costs instant, web slinging. Counter target instant spell, sorcery spell, or triggered ability. Then you have Unstable Experiment. That's kind of cool. It has the Doctor, then not the Doc Ock, but the other guy. You have the Green Goblin right there. 2 cost instant. Target player draws a card and up to one target player draws a card, then up to 1 target creature you control connives. You can find those here. Then we have Whoosh, 2 cost, with kicker, you spend 2. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If the spell was kicked, draw a card. The Clone Saga, and then I think we talked about that one, but just in case we didn't, Surveil 3. When you next cast a creature spell this turn, copy it, except this copy isn't a legendary. Choose a card name. Whenever a creature with the chosen name deals combat damage to a player this turn, draw a card. Then we have Norman Osborn, kind of different artwork right there, but that's really cool looking. Hide on the Ceiling, this is the extended art. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I read the Clone Saga before. So if I do that a couple times more, I apologize. Then we have some extended arts right here. You can find all those in the collector boosters and gift bundles. Looks like the cards aren't loading. I'll refresh the page quickly. There you go. Then we have Spider Sense, and there's a different version of Spider Sense right there, which is pretty cool. Then we have Alchemax, Slayer Bots. It's a 3 cost artifact creature, robot villain. When this creature enters, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. Then we have Future Flight. It's a 4 cost enchantment aura, enchant creature. When this aura enters, draw 2 cards. Enchanted creature gets +2/+0 and has flying. You can find those over here. Then we have Lila, holographic assistant, 4 cost legendary artifact creature, illusion advisor. Whenever you draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Then you have Spider-Man 2099, Miguel O'Hara. That's 5 costs, legendary creature, Spider-Man hero. When it enters, return up to 1 target creature to its owner's hand. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. Then you have Clever Impersonator, 4 cost creature, shapeshifter. You may have this creature enter as a copy of any non-land permanent on the battlefield. Then we have Counterspell, of course. And Doc Ock just slapping Spider-Man. Awesome. Then you have Doc Ock, Armed and Dangerous. It's an 8 cost legendary creature, octopus. Whenever Doc Ock attacks, you may pay 8. If you do, tap up to 8 target permanents. Those permanents don't untap during their controller's next untap steps. That is a gnarly, mean card to do. Don't play that against anyone; they'll hate you for it. Then you have Mind Break Trap. It's a 4-cost instant trap. If an opponent casts 3 or more spells this turn, you may pay 0 rather than pay the spell's mana cost. Exile any number of target spells. That's also pretty mean. Then you have Mystic Influence. It's a 5-cost instant with a bunch of the heroes in the background. Looks like you have Fantastic Four right over here. Hulk, Captain America, kind of hard to see. Thor, Doc Ock. Let me know who else is in this graphic right there. All right. Anyways, it's a 5-cost instant. Choose 3. You may choose the same mode more than once. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 3. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Draw a card. I love how you have the flexibility with this, which is awesome. Then you have Ponder. Sorry. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put them back in any order. You can shuffle. Draw a card. And you can find these over here. And then we have Rite of Replication. It's a 4-cost sorcery with kicker 5. Create a token that's a copy of target creature. If this spell was kicked, create 5 of those tokens instead. Then you have Traumatize. It's a 5-cost sorcery. Target player mills half their library, run it down. So that is every single one of the mono blue. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have any of these cards that you're chasing for. If so, which ones are they and why? Looking forward to hearing from you guys, of course. And of course, I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. You guys have a good one. Tutor out.